Alright, this one says 400 feet, which it's right here on this pole, and I'm going right here, but I'm going to use the customer's conduit, and that goes to that pole. So, yeah. So I got to fight a few bushes here. Get to that point, pull it underground. Everything's finished in this house, so our plan is to put it in this bedroom here, somewhere in here. Yeah, try and get as low as I can right here. So let's go take a look at that. I forgot I wanted to measure how far over we got here. Yeah, somewhere in the 4 inches, and maybe the drywall starts here. Electric panel starts at 55 to 68. Yeah, I guess that's drywall. I guess that's drywall. Yeah, it's gonna be behind the bed. Unless we go on that side of the panel, I guess. Yeah, the panel starts probably somewhere right in here.
Let's go on the other side of the panel. I'd like
so I think, yeah, over where we're already...
The door won't hurt anything.
See how far the floor is down from that window. Yeah, from the screen, we're about 16 inches to the floor. Drywall over is about 33. Alright.
I can tell you, I don't know if it means anything, but these are 6-inch studs.
Okay, I was wanting to know that too.
Yeah, we're on 6-inch studs.
Alright, perfect. Okay, well, he said it was 6 inches, so that was kind of close, just throwing out random numbers. So I think I want to be at least 36 inches off the wall. We'll try that. 36, and it was 16 down from that screen. 16 puts us there, which is 6 inches above this lip. Yeah, we're gonna shoot for something right there. So that will be 44. Cross your fingers. Okay, so what did I say? 41. I forgot already. And he's got somebody mopping the floor here in an hour or so. That's why I'm doing the inside first, so they can clean up whatever mess I make. 6 inches is here. Yeah, 41 to 51. Let's see. Okay, 41. Stay on my knee. Yeah, 41. So yeah, it's gonna be safe wherever right there. Pull out my trash box. I'm gonna put that there, that there. Yeah, directly above where I'm at here. Take it slow, wiggle any power lines out of your way. of a switch here. It's hard to tell. Okay, we're outside. Put this on before I lose it. Okay. Yeah. And we'll do the box while we're at it. Let's go take a look. Yeah. A little high, but I wasn't going for that. I knew I was going to be safe. So now I'm going to put that in there, which will be somewhere right in here. Put the screws wherever. We got a nice flat panel to deal with. Yeah. Where's my tape stop? See if I can dump as much of this as I can. Okay.
Work?
Came out perfect.
Oh, hey!
Just above,
Man,
just
you
above
couldn't-
the.
You know what? You couldn't plan that any better.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
All right. Good for you, man.
Alright.
You know, we have a place in Florida, and about 3 years ago, they switched everybody in the condos. All the condos switched over to fiber optic,
Okay.
day and night. That's why the minute I heard about you guys, you were in. You guys also did my son's house over on Linda Lane. He's already been done about 2 weeks ago.
I don't think I did him. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, so those holes are going to be right in there. I've got some pre-marks here. One there, one there. No need to guess. do that once I'm done outside. Go that way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to carry it, so I'm glad it's not very heavy. Okay. Let's go pop the other one. Alright, how much poison ivy are we dealing with here? 3 leaves, but they're not shiny. I don't trust you. Maybe we can Google it. What is this thing? What kind of plant are you? Well, tell me. Jungle wipes, huh? Uh-huh, I believe you. I really don't. Well, maybe the other side looks better. I'd rather have the spiders. Okay. Oh. See how it pushes through. Alright, I need to get over all these lovely things. I think my stick will do quite a bit, if not all of it, as I walk through all this poison ivy. But is it better on this side? Maybe as a pushing standpoint, maybe it is better. I think we'll be okay over here. It's just this one, I think. Ow. This one, that one. But they should all easily push up. Except for this one. Should go above that. Ow. The ladder is the next amazing thing to get back here. Still getting used to this continuous rope. Not used to that. Used to the slack of the rope hanging everywhere. Got it pulled to the house. So that's done. I want to know how much slack I had because I'm out of drop cable. Hopefully it pulls up to the sky. Come on, you can pull. I guess not. Alright, well, I guess you'll have to stay put while I go push some stuff out of the way. Yeah, I don't see that being too much trouble. Maybe that one. That one's behind. Yeah. Alright, now these, yeah, don't look easy. Probably have to push those. Okay. Alright, all but that one maybe. Alright, I'm free. Which way are those? They're on top, so this one is not the nap. This is heading to the nap. So I think it's going back there. So I'm gonna go this way. Trying to follow the entire run. But if it's wrong, it can always be taken off and flipped whenever they drop this and look at the major problems. If they ever have any major problems, it may never come down. Yep, I will be under my original drop. Yeah, put some tape on there. Alright, let's get this open and headed in my directions. Yeah. Probably do that. Tip it here, maybe. Alright. Get everything prepped for my aerial splice here. You, and something like diagonal. One of these days I'll watch a video on that. Extra safety here. So when it crashes, it may not fly off. Let's get my line in here. Currently it comes in here, so I'd like to come in here. So I need to come, this way. Pop off the hardest one to get to, then everyone else should follow. I think I already got all this messenger or signal wire split, so now I can split the outer casing. To the desired split. Oh, don't cut yet. I want it to be splitting somewhere right in here. So these two blades will mark that spot and start scoring it as I drag it along. And shouldn't need that anymore. This is way too low. Okay. Now I gotta push it through that hole from the other side. So now I need to discard this outer casing. Grab it right in the middle and make it split, and tear down the one side. And take it back somewhere in about the middle of the working area. Cut off stuff we don't need, fiberglass rods and the outer casing. Put all those together so it's easy to pick up later. Alright, so might as well pop this tray. Don't lose this. Pick up these trays and start my wrap. So I wanted to end up here, that's why I'm heading in this direction, with a couple wraps under the tray. Service loops basically, before we get in the tray with service loops. I got one more, and I will leave it like that. And sometimes I don't want to stay put, I'll put tape on here or zip tie it, but I think we're doing okay. So temporarily put that somewhere. Spread some other hard lines, it'll stay put usually. So I'm going to put some tape where this is going to land for my zip ties so it doesn't slide out. A lot of text to zip tie it down, and then when somebody flips this open it yanks it out, breaks the fibers. It's not a way to do it. Which I'm going way high. I need to be somewhere in there. And there's some small zip ties for this occasion. Only want to go from the bottom just so the zip tie nut side, whatever you call that, is not in the tray. So this top tray is just what they expose out of these hard lines. This is all what's in this giant black cable. Depending on how many is inside this, this might be 12 or 144 count, which means it's 12 times 12 each color has 12 colors that repeats. So let me get mine exposed here. This is from the house. I'm just going to pop this casing and expose, mine's a double, so you're going to see two colors, and this other hair or some kind of yarn fiber to give it strength. Cut the yarn fiber and just lay out our blue and orange from our house drop. But yeah, I'm gonna look at my order and see what colors we're supposed to be having here. Alright, it says the buffer will be red, which means the tube. So a red tube should be feeding this. No. We have a blue and an orange. Well, yeah, blue and orange are feeding this tray. From this other tray, we can see that. It's already a bad start, and it says I'm going to be on white 78. Nap 78, so this thing should say 78. Which it does, okay. But it says it starts at aqua. When my work order said whatever else, so I don't know which one to believe here. I'm going to try the aqua, I guess, and hopefully it's 78. So we'll dig out aqua. I'll get mine out of the way first. It's a single house, so I'm going to get rid of my extra fiber. If anything happens to it, they'll come get it out of the bottom, or in most cases just run a new line, because both fibers are going to be broke if that's probably the case. If I leave enough extra in my house box that they're never going to need, wrap up the extra fibers and put them somewhere where we're not going to get tangled in them. Put it right there for now. Okay, so I got my aqua and I got my blue, so now it's time to splice. Bring this over, turn my machine on, put this around my neck and get a shrink tube after we make our fusion splice. This will protect the raw glass. So, yeah, this is the part I have not tweaked yet. So the last hole will strip these real fine fibers. Find my pre-wetted alcohol swab here. And we got to bring out our cleaver to cleave this prepped fiber here. Make sure it's straight across. Looks like it's kind of going up on the right side, so I'm going to give it a little twist. Grab it and twist it. I think it came a little bit. It's pretty stiff. Alright, and trash can took the glass. Put that somewhere where you're not going to drop it and can easily pick it back up. Place this in between the two needles in the block. Alright, now I need my blue house side. And strip it. And wipe it. Cleave it. I think it's up a little bit too, so I'm going to twist it. See if it moves. Might have. Didn't go a whole lot. Alright, put that back away. Put this on the other side now. Trying to find a comfy spot for this to do its thing. And bring these These 4 teeth right here are kind of your guides, so you want to make sure those are inside those. Of course, there's a lot of glare here. I hold the outside so the wind don't wiggle it and disturb it while it does that. 0.01. That's my best splice I can get out of this machine. I never had 000s. Before I open this, I want to get my splice tube ready. Flip it open. It's going to do a pull test and try and break it. Didn't break. So I'm going to grab my fiber and my tube at the same time so they don't slide. Now I'm going to slide it to the center. And there's a hook right here on the right side. I keep it tight and drag that hook down and let it shrink tube, or let it heat up and melt that tube. And that's all there is to that. And once this red light or green light, or yeah, this red light will turn green when it's done. About 15 seconds, I think. And I usually let it cook a little longer once the red light disappears. But I turn it off, save battery, because it's still keeping the heat inside that chamber. I got a bad button. And it looks like it's just finishing the outside. The outsides always take a little longer to really suck down. But you just want to make sure the ends don't cool at an angle and bend your fiber, creating light to fall out of it. Alright, so now I'll put this up out of my way. Move the splicer out of the way. Alright, start figuring out which way you want to start wrapping. I guess I'll start with the I don't know, turquoise, I guess, aqua. Start shoving it on the outside, or whatever kind of wrap you got on yours. Oh, I was going to say, did I get this on the wrong side? I probably did this wrong. So this must go the other way. Still trying to figure that one out. Which way it starts. Or maybe these have to match each other. Whichever direction that is. Alright, bring out the extra fibers. Now each fiber is supposed to be 78 to 89. Get my fiber cleaver back. Get my stripper back. I have to take pictures of a few things. Mainly for my reference, and I'd like to look at our work too. There's that. Put this holder back on. I'm probably just going to leave it here because I don't trust whatever's going on here with the incoming tubes. To get this up there. Yeah. Strip back what I need. Pull the messenger out of my way. right there. There's signal wire if they have to locate it underground, but it's in the conduit anyway, so I don't think this is ever being used ever. Alright. Oh. Okay, this is the Johnard Tools FOD 2000 fiber stripper. There's 2 razor blades right there. So I want to know where exactly my split is by those 2 lines. So I want it to split just as soon as it comes in. Like somewhere right in there. Squeeze and drag. I'm off center a little bit, but I don't think I'll have any trouble pulling it. And I want to put this through before I split it. So use your pliers and grab on one side and kind of just tear to an angle. Chopped off the extra crap. Only the white tubes that we need. These ones need to be long enough to reach that holding point. And of course I don't have that with me. My drill I usually use, but this works all the same. Get it on both sides of the screw, tighten it down. Ain't going nowhere. Alright, so I have my inside line and my outside line here. That is extremely long. Maybe I'll have it match the inside one. So I am going to chop it here. Kind of break the rest of the plastic and then pull. Now I need this hair out of my way. Pull the hair and the tube out of here. Don't need the orange one, so I'm going to get out of my way now. Put it behind here and out of our way. Some plastic fuzz in our way here. There we go. So this is pretty much maxed out, so I'll push some more in. I need it somewhere in there. Basically score it, pop it. Use your cuts, get rid of the hair. Alright, so now I gotta find... It's going to be too tall, so I need to get this off of here. Turn it on. Use my new shelf that I can't see. I think I do have a bucket. Okay, bucket in place. I need a few things here. I'll put the splice tube on here. Each coating's a different size sometimes. Like that one takes the biggest hole. This line has another size, I don't know what you call that. Second hole, and the third hole is scraping that bare fiber. They're all different sizes, obviously, of the material you're stripping. Just like this one has 2 grooves. I'm going to use the top groove now that I'm using something a little thicker than what I was using. I'll use the bottom groove on the fiber coming underground when I ran. Will you stay put? Maybe. So I'll put you on this side. Ooh. Okay, now we need to strip the pole or the feed, the nap, whatever. Incoming. About snapped it off. Yanking it down real hard right there. Okay, just the final strip there, because there's only coating on this. So now we're doing the small groove. Chop and throw away. Put you somewhere safer. Oh, this thing went to sleep. Alright, it's in between the middle there. The right's a little far. The machine will tell me if I put it too far. Nope, it likes it. Okay, it's a good splice. And do a pull test here. Didn't break. And we're going to do some shrink tubing. I'll just leave that alone. I don't want to pinch my fiber and start over. So red light, wait for it to turn green, then we'll power it down. Push the slack back in that I don't need there. Get a couple wraps on so it stays put. Start the other side. You really want to wrap these evenly and then they'll come out evenly. So once you get the same distance, you've really got to pay attention. Same distance to the shrink tube. And not get stuck on everything. Okay, one for you, one for you. Because you can kind of loosen and tighten and adjust yourself to perfection. So I think that one needs to be tighter, and the next one needs, I know the next one needs to be tighter, this one needs to be looser. Oop, come on. Because this is the last wrap. So it goes into the other tray. And this one needed to be looser. Yep. So it comes out right. Suppose you didn't see any of that. I had the camera in the wrong spot. Get your wings in where they go. Push those back. And there it is. Nice clean wrap. I'm not sure if you're supposed to shove this fiber behind these or what that does, but ain't nobody messing around in here. Okay, partially closed. Time to go put some light on it and chase it down. Okay, we got light coming through. Alright, no lock, huh? Guess not. So it said 78 aqua and I have light. That's cool. But did I bring my light tester? Probably not. Oh, here it is. So I can see before and after. Well, up to this point anyway. Okay, 1750, 1740, 1730, 1740. Alright, whatever. Let's just use one of these. Pull it all the way out so we can make it look good. And we're there, and 20. Follow the path. Put it in the right rungs. Don't do what other people do. Whoa. I guess that's not done yet. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Almost a decibel loss. It was about 3 miles though. Juice you up and start with my wrapping. Got all that stuff scanned in, so now I'm gonna go clean up outside. It seems to work pretty well. Using some pliers and kind of stays put. Alright. What do we have here? A Euro. And that. Oops. Well, this is going to fix it once we put this back in.
I'm sorry?
This will fix everything when we put it back in.
Oh, okay. I've seen it somewhere. Here it is. I got it right here.
Yeah, we're going to need that to get it to work.
Yeah, it says I'm offline right now. Yep.
So,
okay.
I'm going to have to find some stuff inside there to make it work.
We're going to probably bring a little table in there.
Oh, okay.
Or something. You set it up.
It could probably almost be zip tied to here and it'll be above and out of the way. Looks like it's hook glad too. but maybe it'll give us the upload. Okay. And the ping's 28, which usually it's around 10. And there's the upload through them, 300. All right.